MacVoices at CES 2024. MacVoices is at CES in Las Vegas. Folks, I'm Chuck Joyner. We're in the Insta360 booth with Michael. We interviewed Michael at NAB last year, and he cost me money because now this is being shot with one of the Insta360 gimbals. And so Norbert insisted that we get one. Michael, it's good to see you, but I'm a little concerned at how much money it might cost me with this interview.
We do have some new products out, and they are fantastic. So if you have your wallet with you, just prepare to get it out, and we can sell you on the newest products. It's no problem at all.
Should I just hand it to you now?
It depends on how much you trust me. It seems like you've had a pretty good experience with our Flow gimbal.
And also I've been using the webcam as well.
The Link,
same thing. Great products.
It's awesome. So what you've seen from Insta360 historically is we focused a lot of our efforts on 360 technology, showing people how you can take a 360 image, reframe it, and create traditional 2D flat content, but how you can get the most out of it. Within the last 3 years, we've really started building in an AI component into a lot of our products, and we've branched out to new product lines, and that's what you've seen with the Flow gimbal that you're using right now in your iPhone, which is the most sophisticated AI-powered gimbal in the world today. And we've had our Link camera, which uses AI to do things like gesture control, face tracking, real-time camera enhancement for image quality and things like that. And what you're seeing on the Link is it's now being called the best webcam on the market because it's small, it's tiny, it's 4K, it can track, it can stabilize. It looks like you're using a DSLR when you have a tiny little webcam. And what a lot of creators have been doing is, like, let's say you do those tabletop videos, you can essentially create an overhead shot without needing rails and big cameras and DSLRs and focus. And it essentially takes a multi-$1,000 setup and makes it a $300 setup. So really, really excited about that camera. And it's performing, almost a year later, it's still performing really, really well for us. But the newest product that we have, which I'm really excited to show you, is the future of the action camera. So we've essentially taken what we've learned from 360 and we've scaled it and applied it to a single lens now. This is the Ace Pro. It's what I call the most sophisticated action camera on the market today. And the reason for that is because if you take a step back and you look at the big picture of action camera users, average people like me that want to take a cool camera on vacation with them or capture daily life, people aren't trained filmmakers, they're not trained editors. And so the void that GoPro left is that people find it really tough to edit their footage. So what we've done is we've used a new cutting-edge AI chip in this camera. It's called the 5nm chip, and that powers a lot of the AI that goes on in the camera, whether it's in camera or in our app after. So from a physical standpoint, what you're seeing is the biggest sensor in its class in an action camera. It's a 1/1.3 inch sensor. The lens was co-engineered by Leica. So you get the most premium image quality in an action camera of this size. On top of that, the AI chip, what it does is it analyzes every video that's being recorded live, and it adds real-time enhancement using AI, whether that's adding a little bit of saturation, adding color, enhancing the highlights, enhancing the lowlights. So there's processing that's going on in the background that most people will never even know that's happening, but what you're getting as a result is great quality footage that just shows up on your phone. So I like to explain this to people because if you look at a camera that gives you bad quality, you're going to know that right away. If you look at a camera that gives you good quality, you're not going to notice that.
You're not going to think about it at all.
You're not going to think about it.
Because it's what you would expect.
Right. And so what we're doing is we're trying to eliminate as many steps as possible in the post-production process. So you don't have to then go through an editing software and make the image quality look better. All you have to worry about is the edit at that point. But on top of that, there's a flip-up screen. And what the flip-up screen will allow you to do is create nice vlogs without having to rely solely on the front-facing screen that shows you big stat data. This is also this helps the camera save battery life by having a flip-up screen. You can also flip it 90 degrees, so if you're capturing low-angle shots, you're seeing exactly what the camera's seeing. And that's been the biggest issue for a lot of the action cameras is if I'm filming down here, I can't see what my camera's seeing. Right? If I want to adjust my settings when I'm shooting in vlog mode, I can easily do that on the touchscreen. So that's from a physical standpoint. It also has magnetic and hard mount accessories for it. So this is totally locked in right now. If I push these two buttons, I can unclip it and I can easily reclip it back. So this makes it easier for anybody that's doing action sports to mount it. Let's say you have the mount on your helmet. I can't tell you how many people I've seen fumbling around with their cameras trying to put it on, to the point where they take off their helmet, they put the camera on, they put the helmet back on. This will just allow you to click it in, and you can forget about it and keep going. There's also a really nice locking mechanism on here, so even if you press these buttons, the camera won't come off. So and it's also cross-compatible with any GoPro style accessory. That you have the 2 little action mount attachments that come down here. So for people really like this because you don't need to buy all new accessories. You can just reuse the same ones. But where the real magic happens is this camera is on the software side. The software has it also uses the AI chip to in real time analyze every video that's being recorded and pull the best portions out of each video. So the thing that people hate the most is at the end of my day, I have 100 clips that I need to go through. I don't want to go through 100 clips. I just want a really cool video to be edited automatically for me using all the footage that I've captured. And that's what this camera does. So there's a feature called AI Highlights Assistant, and that will sort all of the best moments into a folder. Once you connect your camera to the app, it will take all those best moments and automatically make you a recap video without you doing anything.
Wow.
So it's a full AI editor built in here.
But I still have access to the raw footage if I want.
You still have access to the raw footage. You can take each clip that it selects and you can pick a different moment if you wanted to. I like to use it as a starting point because then I can go back into that edit and make some small adjustments. But for most people that don't want to edit, it's a perfect solution. So that's kind of the thing that we're promoting the most. And also, because of the AI built in here, action cameras are notoriously really bad in low light. Any action camera across the board. It's due to the sensors, it's due to the size of the camera. This, because of the AI, the large sensor, and the Leica glass, this is the best nighttime action camera on the market today. You'll see a noticeable difference if you compare it to the leading competitors from GoPro and DJI, and you will see that the nighttime stabilization is great. You'll see that the if you're shooting into bright lights at night, they're not blown out. It's a real, true, nice image. So if this is something that interests you, this is the camera for you.
Very nice. So a couple questions. First of all, you mentioned, you kind of passed right over that it's a touch screen on back, touch screen controls. But you also said it saves battery life, and I'm not quite sure on how does having a rear screen, flip-up rear screen, save battery life?
Well, some action cameras on the market today, they have a screen on the front and a screen on the back. And having a screen on the front and the back drains the battery more physically.
Okay.
So this will give you about 120 minutes of total battery life in the camera, which is best in class. So if you see the touch screen here, I can swipe in any direction to change my settings, to preview my footage after the fact. You can check your AI Highlights Assistant. You can set all of your manual camera settings, your ISO, your shutter, your white balance, anything that you would do on a normal DSLR camera, you can do on this. And then my favorite part about this is actually this has gesture control. So I can gesture the camera and now it's going to start recording me. I can gesture it again to stop recording. I can gesture it with a peace sign to take a photo. It's that easy. I love this because I have a little baby at home, and I'm always holding him in one hand and I got a bag in the other hand. So I set this thing down, family picture, gesture, done. It's really, really, really convenient.
That's great. Well, you just mentioned battery life.
Yes.
Interchangeable batteries, or do I have to charge this?
Interchangeable batteries. They come in here. You can pop the battery out, pop another one in. They're actually fast charging batteries. I believe in about 17 minutes or so, you can charge the battery up to 75%.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's incredible. They're cold weather resistant batteries, so if you're going skiing, you're going snowboarding, you're doing anything in the cold climates, you're not going to lose much extra battery. If you're into still photos, it has a 48 megapixel sensor, so you can take up to 48 megapixel photos. You can shoot HDR. There's an HDR video mode called Pure Video, so it's packed with features. You can also shoot 4:3 video. If you go into the modes here, you can do free frame video, and people that create content for social media absolutely love this. So what it will do is it will automatically give you a vertical and a horizontal video that you can shoot from based on a 4:3 image. And it gives you the grid line. So if you want to create content for your IG stories and for your YouTube, it shows you the exact framing for both, so you don't need to guess.
That's very nice.
It is. I've basically told you about 30% of the features in this camera. There's so much more. This is actually, I haven't mentioned this yet, but you're going to love this. If I go into regular video mode, what do you see there?
I see 8K.
Yes.
8K?
8K. This is the world's first 8K action camera.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It is totally wild. And it has another mode on here called Clarity Zoom. And what that will do is I can tap the screen twice. Oops. 1 second. Can't do it in 8. So let me go to 4K. And if I tap zoom, it will give you a 2x zoom in real time, lossless.
Because it's 8K.
Because it's 8K, so it's over capturing. Exactly. So tons of really cool stuff on here. You can change your field of view from ultra wide to a more linear view to get rid of the warping. So if you really like that linear format, it works great. So
how about storage capacity?
Micro SD card comes on it. You can put anything up to a 1 terabyte card in there.
Oh, gee, okay.
Yeah, so if you're going to shoot an 8K, recommend a higher storage capacity card for sure.
Yeah. That's impressive. Is this on the market yet?
It's on the market. It's been on the market for about 6 weeks. People are loving it so far.
Should I just hand you my wallet now or later?
It's up to you.
Oh, good. Thanks very much. What is the price point on this?
Price point's $450 US for the camera.
For an 8K action
For
camera.
an 8K action camera, yep.
With that you can load with up to 1 terabyte of memory.
Yeah.
With the gesture controls, the flip up screen. Yeah, this is impressive.
And you also get Insta360 suite of software, our mobile app, all the AI editing, auto editing. You get all that for free. So we don't really normally charge for any of our software. If you want to learn more, go to Insta360.com. Follow us on any social media channel at Insta360. We have a ton of information online. You can go and look at tutorial videos. You can look at product intro videos, spec videos, anything that you'll need to really understand what this camera can do.
That's phenomenal. That's phenomenal. Michael, thank you so much for the time. It's great to see you.
Great to see you again.
I'll see you again at NAB.
See you there.
I'm afraid of what you might show me there.
We got some really good stuff.
Oh, thank you very much, Michael.
Thank you, everyone. Appreciate your time.
Folks, we'll have more from CES in Las Vegas. I'm Chuck Joyner. Thanks for watching. Visit MacVoices.com for show notes and to connect with Chuck on social media. Get involved in our Facebook group or like our Facebook page, and get more out of your Apple tech with MacVoices Magazine, free on Flipboard and on the web. And if you find value in it all, consider supporting us through either our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/MacVoices, or by making a one-time donation via the PayPal link on our front page and in the show notes of each episode. You will join these fine people who help bring you Mac Voices. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CashFly at cashfly.com.